So at the start of this week, I found out that My Small Business is going to be featured in the UK's biggest black magazine. And My Small Business sells these curly hair friendly hoodies. So the hoods are satin lined and they're also oversized and they are like perfect for curly hair. And I've ordered a physical copy of the magazine, so it should be here next week. But I thought that I would talk through my curly hair routine and give an update as to where we are getting ready to launch the new collection. So later this month, I'll be launching 2 new hoodies, one of which is our first ever pink hoodie. The other is going to be brown. And I'm also doing our first ever zip ups, and the zip ups are going to be in beige and charcoal. There's already people on the wait list and I haven't even shown like fully what the hoodies look like, which is crazy. Anyway, for leaving today, I'm using this. I used to use this all the time, and then this morning I found one in the drawer, so I was like, oh, I'm definitely using that today. I really like it. And then for hold, I'm using this Boots curl cream, and I literally always come back to that curl cream. And I also always damp style my hair, so I make sure that it's not dripping wet, and I just find it helps my hair be more defined, and so then my curls will last longer in between wash days. So as I said, I'm working on a new collection at the moment, so I thought that I would just give an update as to where we're at in that process. So if you're somebody that's nosy like me, then you'll probably find this interesting, and if not, then you probably won't find this that interesting. So the hoodie should be here soon, and basically up until now what I've been doing is basically getting anything sorted that I can before the hoodies arrive. So that means like I've been sorting things like packaging and the swing tags, and as I was saying, I've got a wait list ready. So even though I don't have final images, I thought that it would still be a good idea just to get a wait list going. I've also updated the back end of Shopify as much as I can, but then recently Shopify updated their themes and released new ones. But because these are the first couple of versions of the themes, obviously there may be bugs in there, so I may launch the new collection with the theme that I've got. I do have my eye on a nice new theme, so yeah, I'll decide nearer the time if I want to switch theme or not. So once the hoodies arrive, I'll do like a final quality check. Then I'll be able to get the final imagery that will be used across like email, socials and the website. Then I'll be updating the back end of Shopify with all of the product details, things like the quantities and also the weights, because that makes shipping way more easier and efficient. So if you're after a curly hair friendly hoodie, then make sure you join the people that are already on the wait list, so then you can be notified literally the second the hoodies go live. Okay, I haven't decided if I'm going to air dry or if I'm going to diffuse yet, but I guess I will put on the screen which I decide to do, and then I'll show you what the results look like.